Voting for the March primary is now underway, but for some folks like seniors and the disabled, getting to a polling location can sometimes be difficult.
Well, now a local veteran has become an army of one with a mission to get out the vote. Our Crystal Dominguez explains.
When you first meet Ron Taylor Smith, one of the first things you'll hear him say is,
"America's the best country in the world."
As a draftee in the 60s, he served 31 years in the U.S. Army. And after spending time across 49 countries, he said now is the time for him to directly serve his community.
So I feel like we must have a group of Americans to go out and help everyone get to the polls regardless of their political affiliation.
When early voting began Tuesday, Smith said he was ready to burn gas so long as he can take seniors, veterans, and the disabled to the polls.
Our seniors, our veterans, or anybody that's disabled, or anyone that doesn't have transportation, let's get them to the polls to vote.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. On a cold and soggy Thursday morning, he started up his Buick and headed for Patricia Meredith's home.
And being blind is no excuse not to do it. Being elderly is no excuse not to do it. But we need someone like Ron that can bring us to the poll.
Since early voting began 2 days ago, Smith has given a ride to almost a dozen people.
I do what I do because I love this country.
That's what's great about Ron. He thinks of others before he thinks of himself. I know, I've seen it many times.
Smith, a gentle and humble man with a servant's heart, chalks it up to Jesus.
I believe in Jesus Christ, and I believe that Jesus would be taking someone to the polls to vote.
Crystal Dominguez, Chris 6 News.
Mr. Ron, right on. We salute
True
you
America.
for that. Absolutely. And if you still haven't taken advantage of the early voting period, you still have time.
It runs until next Friday.